Hello and welcome back to the channel, it's me Lunas, and today we'll be continuing the vintage story run. So last episode I decided to start heading back to the area I really liked before. I decided that's where I'm gonna set up a permanent home, and I've already made one trip there. I've been preparing to take the last of my stuff along with me. I'm just trying to decide what I do and don't really need to take. I might leave a hammer here. I have enough ore over there to make another one if I were to need it. Because I need the anvil for sure. And then everything else is fine, it can be left here. Oh, shiver. Yeah, for now I'm heading back. This is the last trip. So once I get there I'm gonna start gathering resources and the like. I won't cave dive yet, but I would definitely like to look into that maybe within 2 or 3 episodes. Oh no. Right, I ended up going quite a way in the wrong direction because of that bear. Luckily the new place doesn't really have any apart from one, but it's quite a few hundred blocks away. And while I was exploring it didn't really move any closer. Right, where am I? Okay, I'm on track again, I just gotta head this way. I remember there being a boar around here as well, a bear, because it was near the boars last time. I hope it doesn't kill them, because those and chickens are realistically the only animal I can get at the moment. The goats are quite a bit further than both of those. It looks promising. Okay, I've marked chickens closer, so there's no point marking those ones. Okay, that's definitely an issue. I doubt I'm gonna reach it before it starts. But if I can take cover in the trader caravan, that would be ideal. Gonna get these out as well. There's very little point in fighting once it starts though, as a lot of the ones that spawn are tier 3 and tier 4. Here we go. The warning must have gone off towards the end of last episode and I just didn't see it. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm tanky enough just yet to be able to just run around during it. Because they do last a decent while. Oh, Jesus Christ. How's it catching me all of a sudden? Jesus. Come on. Okay, the temporal storms just disappeared. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds to a minute, just in case there's a couple more enemies about, because they don't always disappear straight away. I am gonna check the windows. Doesn't seem like there's anything. I might be okay, you know. Getting here was definitely very sketchy. Luckily, I managed to get just enough distance towards the end to climb the ladder. Right, this guy mostly buys combat stuff, or stuff I really need. Ranged weapon charge time. They're quite expensive, to be fair. I'm not sure I should spend all my gears on armor just yet. Not that I can afford it anyway. I think I'm like 20 gears off, but it might be better to make my own, as from what I can tell, the decrease to my range is gonna be substantial enough to the point where it's not really going to be worth doing range anymore. So I think I'll just build armor. Oh, there's chickens here as well. Oh, there we go. I just want to tell what gender it is. I could capture it now if it is. Did this go this deep? Or is this a different one? Oh yeah, it's a different one. Well, there's a promising cave here as well. I'll put it on black for now. And then there's chickens on the base as well. Okay, never mind. Right, for the time being, I'm gonna make another 2 trunks. And then this one is just random stuff. Gonna need this one, and then I'll put all my food in that. All the seeds will go in there. And then, yeah, I'll start farming. This seems like it's all medium fertility, which is great. Obviously, I'll double check once I have, what are they called? The stuff, I don't know. Oh, I did actually leave flint behind, so I'll have to get some new flint, but that shouldn't be too difficult, as the area is untouched. I am gonna need more than this though, because the hose break extremely quickly, the flint ones. This could be a different one, so I'll mark this. I probably want to try and get my supply up to about 20. And then we're basically on top of limestone, so I won't even need to travel to get that anymore. I'd say that's good enough for now. Okay, I am gonna have to eat a couple of mushrooms. Then I can head over to the wooded area and get some food on the way. I definitely haven't foraged enough so that there's nothing left. Also, there's plenty of rabbits around here. So I might actually be able to raise rabbits after all as a farm animal. Another meteoric iron. That's 3 I've found now, so we should have plenty. Although I, to be completely honest, have no idea how, like, big the veins are. So they could be tiny, and, like, you have to find multiple. Or they might not. I have no clue, I haven't really gotten past iron. And even with iron, I hadn't, like, gone into it, like, very far. I'm pretty sure I just made chain, which is, like, one of the weaker armors. Because I remember you could make another type of armor that utilized the chain to make it stronger. I think it might have been scale armor. But yeah, the chain iron was decent. I was a little bit scared doing the resonance archives though. Mostly because I was using healing poultices, which are the weakest bandages, and the ones I've been using mainly this run as well. But it was definitely enough to keep me alive. I might make one more axe head. Because I'm gonna need to cut up some of the logs into firewood. And I'm probably gonna use more than one axe to get all the wood I need. I believe the bear was somewhere over here in this sandy region, like that way. So yeah, looking at it is quite a fair distance. I'm glad I moved here, though. It looks a lot better. And then it's still close enough to the other base that I can use it as a port. So once I have enough materials to build a boat, I'll head back there. Unless I get a reason before that. There are quite a lot of traders over there as well. So if I find any more goods over here, I can take some back. Because I have 2 paintings I can sell. I might be able to sell the bracelets and braces I found. And I can definitely sell the jade. I might actually need to do 3 axes. I don't want to take back just a small amount of wood, because I know I'm going to need a fair bit of fuel. Speaking of fuel, I literally just realized as soon as I said that, I've forgotten the charcoal pit. I don't need it right now, but I guess once I need to start smithing ore, I may need to go and get it, if I don't find anything before then. It's quite a new area, so I'll maybe take an episode to explore around. Right. That's the bear. I believe there's only one, but I'll stay cautious. This area is already looking like it'll be pretty good for sap. I've seen like 5 or 6 trees. I might as well start marking stuff like that off. Oh, do I have to type it every time? Like, some of them already has, like, the letters for, like, caves and that. But for trees, it doesn't. Like, even if it just said tree, I can tell what it is if I mark it orange. And it's coniferous. Alright, I might as well start. Wait, what? Where'd it go on this tree? Maybe you don't get it every time. I'll mark the ruin. I won't go in it, because, one, I don't have a shovel, and two, I know I'm gonna have to dig down, and I will have to do it quite a bit more to get in without all of the water leaking in. I'm honestly surprised I haven't found much copper on the sand yet. Usually it's fairly easy to find in these parts. Right, that is probably enough for now. Oh. Speak of the devil. I'm not gonna take the nuggets because I don't need to do that anymore. I'll mark both of these off with 1. I should be able to see both if I come to the marker anyway. I'm not sure how long it takes to reproduce though. That's promising. I'm not sure where I heard it, so I'm just gonna mark the area, because they'll definitely be here. Goops. Oh, I didn't pick up the actual flax. Nice amount of cranberries. I might get rid of these spelt seeds for those. I'm more in need of food I can eat immediately right now over anything else. Okay, this area in general is looking a lot better for copper. Because I found some over here as well. And I felt like there could have been more in that direction. I'm gonna mark this because this is immediately usable. And then I'll come back and get those at the beginning of the next episode. I don't have any parsnips yet, so I'm gonna mark these in the hopes that I can get a couple of seeds out of it. And then I'll just chuck those down in a spare field. If I can get a spare field. Right. For now, random stuff in here. Actually, did I bring candle? No, I didn't. Yeah, and then building materials in the... I'll take those out, though, for charcoal. Okay. I need to use these up first. And then I'll just clear back the grass a little bit. I've started fires due to carelessness before, and it did not go well, so I don't want a repeat of that. Right, I'm gonna need some shovels first of all. that's enough firewood to last a decent while. And then we have plenty of food for the time being. In terms of berries, I've foraged most of the area for probably 300-400 blocks. But there's mushrooms here and here, and then this forest hasn't really been touched in terms of foraging for mushrooms, so I could get a lot from there if I needed to. Right, I am gonna need a new knife soon, so I'll get to work on that. And then I'm also gonna need hose. I'll make 4 for now, but I can definitely see myself needing more shovels before hose, because I want to get the farms as close to this cliff face as possible going along. Obviously I'll have them slightly back, but I'm probably gonna dig up all of this part up. And then because it will be low fertility underneath, I'm gonna need to replace the low fertility with what's on top. But once I've done that, I'm gonna have a ton of farming space. Right, that's done. Right, it's basically time to end the episode, so thanks for watching. If you are enjoying the series so far, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It massively helps out and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.